Welcome to your region this week. I'm Anandi Carol Woolery. In this episode, a funding boost to help small businesses expand their customer base, plus its top honors for a program that helps keep communities safe, and highlights from Guelph's Hillside Festival. But first, here's a look at the headlines with Carla Fitzsimmons.
Thanks, Anandi. A heat warning is in effect for southern Ontario. Environment Canada warns of a multi-day heat event. Temperatures are expected between 30 and 34 Celsius during the day, with the humidex between 38 and 42 Celsius. Officials say if you're planning to go outside during this heat wave, you are advised to take the following precautions. Drink plenty of water, limit your time in direct sunlight, and to check on young children and older adults during this event for heat exhaustion. The signs of heat exhaustion include nausea, dizziness, headaches, thirst, dark urine, and intense fatigue. There are a number of cooling centers across our coverage area, beginning with the City of Brantford. Brantford Public Libraries, Linden Park Mall, Wayne Gretzky Sports Center, Woodman Community Center Pool, Earl Haig Family Fun Park, and the list of splash pads across Brantford are listed on your screen. Be sure to check out the websites for times and admission prices. To the City of Guelph, and here's a look at the air-conditioned facilities. Guelph City Hall, West End Community Center, Victoria Road Recreation Centers, Evergreen Seniors Community Center, Guelph Public Library, its main branch and its branch locations, David E. Hastings Stadium, Exhibition Park Arena, Guelph Civic Museum, Guelph Farmers Market, Market Square, the River Run Center, Silver Creek Skate Park, Sleeman Center, the South End Community Center, and Victoria Road Recreation Center. To the City of Stratford, there's a couple of locations to pass along: Anne Hathaway Park Splash Pad, Stratford Public Library, and Stratford Rotary Complex. Visit the websites for operating hours. And now we move to the region of Waterloo. There are a number of locations through the Tri-Cities and Townships. We're going to begin with the City of Cambridge. Cambridge City Hall, Cambridge Libraries Main and the branch locations, the region of Waterloo Public Health and Social Services, W.G. Johnson Center. There's an expansive list in the City of Kitchener, so here's a few of the locations. In Kitchener, we'll begin with the Kitchener Memorial Odd, the region of Waterloo Administrative Headquarters, the region of Waterloo Public Health and Social Services buildings. And again, for the full list of community centers, churches, and libraries, you can get a closer look by visiting the regionofwaterloo.ca/health and wellness. Now we're going to turn to the City of Waterloo. Albert McCormick Center, Moses Springer Community Center, the region of Waterloo Public Health and Social Service Building in Waterloo, and Waterloo Public Library main branch and branch locations. There are two locations in North Dumfries to pass along: Ayr Public Library branch and North Dumfries Community Complex. In the Township of Wellesley, the Bill Geist Recreation Center and the Linwood Public Library branch, St. Clement's Public Library branch, and the Wellesley Public Library branch. To the Township of Wilmot, beginning with the Baden Branch Library, New Dundee Branch Library, New Hamburg Branch Library, and Wilmot Recreation Complex. And turning to the Township of Woolwich, the cooling centers can be found at Bloomingdale Branch Library, Breslau Branch Library, Breslau Community Center, Elmira Branch Library, St. Jacobs Branch Library, and Woolwich Memorial Center. Trains are moving again after a CN Railway train derailed in Paris, Ontario, halting passenger train service to about 24 CN cars and one locomotive It derailed and remained upright Friday. A CN spokesperson says workers will remain in the area for several days, and delays in train traffic may be necessary to allow crews to continue working safely in the area. There were no injuries, leaks, or fires reported, and the cause of the derailment remains under investigation. Waterloo Regional Police Service is reminding drivers to keep their license plates visible. The service has launched an educational campaign on this issue and has laid a number of charges for obstructed plates. The focus is on keeping those license plates visible for officers, toll systems, and red light and automated speed cameras.
So the reason I stopped you today is the tinted plate covers. So the reason I stopped you, we're doing enforcement on tinted plate covers today. The reason I stopped you today is your tinted plate covers. Tinted plate covers. The colored license plate covers. You can't have anything covering or obstructing your license plates. Probably the worst one I've seen out here today, to be honest. Like, I can't even read these plates. They're real bad. Pretty much in Ontario, plate covers in general aren't allowed. They obstruct the plate. The plate has to be plainly visible at all times. Yeah, started clear and then they get pretty hazy. It's got to be as visible as a just plain plate. Because the tinted cover. Please, you'll take them off. I see it the exact same. Okay, so you're being issued a ticket for obstruct plate.
Take them off right now.
I won't make you do it roadside, but once you get home, please do. Your best just to have the plates out plain and... So, all right? Okay.
Thank you very much.
Drive safe.
In 2024, WRPS says it gave out more than 400 charges for obstructed plates. It comes with a $110 fine. Old plates can be replaced at a Service Ontario location for free as long as it's within the 5-year coverage period. Stay connected with City News Kitchener. You will find what's making headlines here at home and around the world. Looking for traffic and weather information plus the latest prices at the pumps? Click on the tabs to find out. Watch, listen, stay connected with City News Kitchener.
Hey folks, it's me, Giovanni Petiti, the host of Not Tonight. It's the new late night talk show right here on Rogers TV. We got fabulous guests, a lot of laughs. It's just like the Jimmy Kimmel Show, if you order the Jimmy Kimmel Show on Wish. So join me Sunday at 10 o'clock right here on Rogers TV. Nice.
No, Frank, don't carry it. Dribble it. Dribble it. Frank, dribble it. Frank, shoot.
Is this some kind of Canadian joke, sir? I mean, I know you're the instructor and everything, but we can't carry the ball. How can we get a decent shot at the peach basket?
All right. Maybe we can allow a carry of a couple of steps.
And Mr. Naismith, sir, it sure slows things down having to climb up here every time.
Well, then let's cut the bottom out of the basket.
Ah, but I need these baskets back.
A 100 years after James Naismith from Almont, Ontario invented it, basketball was being played by hundreds of millions of people around the world.
The regulars, the guys who keep this place in business. Last week, they had something to celebrate. Jason had just finished university, so they toasted his profs, his TAs, his old roommates. Well, they toasted just about everyone. But I worry about and take care of my guys. So even when I know they're not driving, sometimes that means bringing them a little surprise. And then they had a drink to me.
Brought to you by Smart Serve Ontario and Arrive Alive, Drive Sober.
It's a grant that will help small Ontario businesses take on or enhance digital technologies. It will provide them with the tools to grow their businesses and reach a broader customer base.
It's amazing to see, because I talk about it a lot on social media, the struggles that we have as a small or medium business owner and the way to be innovative and to be forward-facing and to get your clients and different ways that you can do this. Having a grant like this or an opportunity like this gives us the ability to reach a broader audience. And I think it's fantastic to see that the Ontario government is standing behind us. And sometimes I think you feel in small business, you're kind of pushed to the back burner because you are not the big Walmart or the big Amazon, and you don't hire 7,000 employees. It's great to see that, I'm getting emotional. It's great to see that they care and that this possibility is here. Well, sorry.
Small businesses make up 98% of all enterprises in the province and employ more than 2.3 million Ontarians. From family-run operations to innovative startups to retail stores like the beautiful store that we are in today, they are vital to Ontario's economic health, job creation, and global competitiveness. But we know the playing field is shifting. In today's fast-moving digital world, small businesses face increasing pressure to modernize. Whether it's integrating new digital technologies, improving cybersecurity, or just streamlining operations, technology is no longer optional. It is essential. That's why, under the leadership of the Government of Ontario, we launched the Digitalization Competence Centre, or DCC, in late 2022. In less than 2 years, the demand for this program has exceeded expectations.
The heart and soul of our communities, of what we do, is our small businesses. And that cannot be replaced. So thank you for taking the plunge. Thank you for everything that you do, because this is what gives our community character. And whether you walk into Brian's facility and get a sandwich, there he is hiding over there, or buy the best cooler you've ever had in your life, or a smoker and the best beef ribs that I've ever had. These are the nuts and bolts and the fiber, the backbone, as the Premier always says, of our province. And that's why it's so important that we support our small businesses, because they give us the character of what we enjoy about the places that we live.
I'm so proud of the dedication in Ontario's small business community, and every day I hear more about their can-do attitude, their problem-solving ability, and the impact that they have for their customers. That's why we're supporting their continued growth by announcing a $7.5 million investment in the Digitalization Competence Centre, the DCC, that you've heard a few times today, and you're probably going to keep hearing over and over again. Ontario's knowledge hub for helping small businesses and medium businesses navigate and thrive in today's digital age.
Business is hard, so having an opportunity like something like this, where we can change the directive, where we can compete with businesses that typically we don't align with, or we don't have their spending ability. Having something like this and the support like this allows us to get to that point. I think it's huge for a small little place like mine. It gives me the ability to talk about customer management, tracking their sales better. Obviously, we know your faces. We know likely what you've purchased or what you've painted or how long you've been a customer of ours. But it'd be great for you to come in, or we were talking earlier, send your husband in, and I'm able to, let you know what they've purchased the last time they were in. There's lots of things like that where having that type of structure is fantastic, and sometimes that expense is a little too high and out of reach. So this allows it to come down to a level that will allow us to hopefully invest in it and support another Ontario-based business in the meantime.
Guelph Wellington Crime Stoppers has been provincially recognized by the Ontario Association of Crime Stoppers at its annual conference.
The OACS Awards are presented at the Ontario Association of Crime Stoppers annual conference and training session, and this year it was held in North Bay in June. So we're really excited to share that we brought home 4 awards. On the far side, we have the President's Award, and this was presented to our board member, John Svensson, who's from Puslinch, and he has been a long-serving board member, long-serving volunteer of Crime Stoppers Guelph Wellington. John has served every position on the executive. He is a great reference for us, who knows the history of the program and has connections throughout the community. So we're very proud and excited for John that he was recognized in this capacity. The next award we received is Online Excellence, and it's a very exciting award to win because it's an open class, which means any size program can submit for this. And so we're competing against all different size programs, and with Guelph Wellington being one of the smaller programs because of our population size, the fact that we were recognized for our social media, our digital with our website, it's very rewarding, and we really appreciate the support we get from people who follow us online. The next award is the Best Student Engagement Award, and this is for our population category. Now, this is an initiative that engages young people and has proven outcomes. For us, that was the cyber safety presentation that we launched last September. That presentation was developed in partnership with Upper Grand District School Board as well as Wellington Catholic District School Board. We were able to reach more than 4,000 students between September and December of 2024. An amazing accomplishment. And the feedback we got from those presentations was outstanding. We were able to give that feedback and some stats to OACS for their consideration for this award. The final award, it's the Marla Moon Memorial Award of Excellence. This is an all-encompassing award. It is for our population category, and what that means is the judges looked at our submission and felt that we were an outstanding Crime Stoppers program based on our engagement, based on our media support, which of course our friends at Rogers help us with, and then the amount of productivity, the volume of tips that we have, all of it coming together to show that we are a highly effective and high-functioning program. Now, what makes this really exciting is that this is the 10th year in a row that we've received this award. So we want to thank the Ontario Association of Crime Stoppers as well as the judging panel for this recognition. We want to thank our media partners for helping us put the message out to the community. We thank our investigative partners who help make that information successful in investigations. And most importantly, we want to thank those tipsters who come forward anonymously and confidentially to provide that information and make their community safer. The reason we talk about these awards is to show the community that the work we're doing here in the City of Guelph and County of Wellington is being recognized, that we are operating as a responsible and productive partner when it comes to community safety. And if they are thinking about providing information to us, whether it's calling us toll-free at 1-800-222-TIPS or going to our website at csgw.tips, that they're dealing with an organization that is reputable and is doing good work.
After a night out with your friends, there's always options for getting home safely. You could call your BFF, your mom or dad, whoever you can count on for a safe ride home. You could call your favorite cab company or 1-888 taxi guy. Or you could use the Arrive Alive smartphone app to help you choose your ride. Be it a friend, transit, or taxi, getting home safely is app easy. Now available for iOS and Android devices. Visit arrivealive.org to find out more. Arrive Alive, drive sober.
We have a dangerous threat.
He has sharp teeth. He has claws.
He escaped.
He's not from our world, but he's making himself right at home.
Look, I got a dog.
You sure that's a dog?
Yeah.
Rough.
Agent Cobra Bubbles, we have a blue dog to get you.
Lilo and Stitch, rated PG.
Hello, be sure to join me on Mondays at 8 p.m. here on Rogers TV for Lions TV Bingo. And starting this summer, we're going to have a new kind of card. So remember, new cards for the same great game every Monday, Lions TV Bingo.
Everyone is Addicted is a judgment-free space for real conversations about addiction. It's a show about breaking the stigma and building empathy. Everyone is Addicted, Mondays at 11 p.m.
Everybody knows not to drink and drive, but some people still think it's okay to take drugs and drive. Police have the authority, the ability, and the tools to determine if drivers are impaired by legal or illegal drugs. And And because drug-impaired drivers can pose just as great a risk as drunk drivers, they face the same penalties, like the loss of their driver's license, a criminal record, fines, and more. A message from the RCMP, the Canadian Association of Chiefs of Police, and Arrive Alive, Drive Sober.
Turning to sports news, it's another successful year for the Scotland's Yard Charity Road Hockey Tournament, raising money for children with cancer and other serious illnesses.
It's been amazing just being part of the community, raising money for better children's care in our community. I'm fortunate as a hockey player and bringing my hockey player friends in to gather attention, bring kids in here to play hockey. We're just the face of it. My wife, Jacqueline, and the board, the foundation board, they do all the heavy lifting, getting all the sponsors, getting all the vendors here, setting up the Hockey Fest. It's become quite an event. 96 teams this year, so gets bigger and better every year, and it's all because of their heavy lifting.
We're really honored that we can announce that amazing milestone this year, $1 million. We've been doing it for 4 years now, and obviously couldn't have done it without these sponsors. There's so many local companies that just step up every year. A few just off the top of my head, you know, TD, Steven Evans is one of our top sponsors, Will Blamey is one of our top sponsors, and both in the construction industry. So, you know, not competing at all, they're just here to make a difference. So that's really important. And even the Boardwalk, the fact that they are just so generously giving us, you know, the property every year and just very excited about it, that means a lot to us. Honestly, it blows my mind every year. I come out here, we set up for 2 days prior, and just having a moment to myself to see all the rinks set up, that kind of makes me emotional sometimes. And then, you know, just in general, the fact that seeing the community get so involved, that's even more of a bigger emotional point, that everyone is passionate about the same thing we're passionate about. Like, we're all just trying to make a difference, and everyone, you know, whether you're a hockey player or not, like, everyone wants to help do that.
For more local sports stories, check out 519 Sports Online. Darren Stevenson and his team work to bring our community stories about local athletes. Visit 519sportsonline.ca.
Joel Sherbino and the Paris Community Church helped connect life with faith through their program Sundays for Paris. Hear sermons, listen to hymns, experience all that the Paris Community Church has to offer. Sundays for Paris, Sundays at 10:30 a.m., right here on Rogers TV.
I'm Wendell Clark with a word about winning. We all know it takes a team effort in any sport and with any challenge. You can be a part of the winning team that shuts out impaired driving. Whether you're out on the town or just hanging out with friends, drink responsibly. Always have a plan for a safe ride home for yourself, your family, and your friends. You'll be helping to shut out impaired driving.
Visit ArriveAlive.org to find out more. Arrive Alive. Drive sober.
The husband has legal title to the farm properties. I see no reason to entertain the wife's appeal any further.
If I may, I find there are in fact many reasons, both legal and moral.
For our neighbors, Laura. We should always do what we can. It's our responsibility.
Laura, your desire to ignore the legal precedent is preventing us from moving forward in this.
Moving forward is precisely what I believe we must do.
Laura Laskin says he was among the top of his class at Harvard Law. He's a Jew. But he's not one of those flashy Jews.
No, we have an opportunity to make a difference in the lives of people today, men and women. The law is not a fixed thing. It should change with the times to reflect our changing values. There is no just reason to treat the wife's contribution to the farm as any less significant than the husband's.
Laura Laskin, the first Jewish Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of Canada, fought for fairness and civil rights for all Canadians.
Finally for us, Each year, hundreds gather to Guelph Lake Island for a multi-stage festival that celebrates music, culture, and people. Hillside Music Festival is one of Canada's most progressive, eco-friendly community gatherings. Take a look.
I think Hillside is just a real institution of Guelph. I think it's a chance. Someone said to me today, it feels a little bit like summer camp. Like you're going to come, you're going to have this great outdoor experience, and if you've been coming for many, many years, then you're going to know a ton of folks. Like we have a huge number of people who, once they've come one time, they will continue to come. So if you've been here before, I think what you're really looking forward to is seeing the folks that you know, seeing your community members, and celebrating with them. And if you've never come before, I think what you're just going to find is a super creative place that's full of like a real diversity of art and music, and also a really great chance to meet new people. There are specific events where we're encouraging you to make friends. We have speed friending at Hillside, and I just think it's a really great place to build community. The Hillside Festival is a 3-day festival. It's in its 42nd year. It takes place every year in July at the Guelph Lake Conservation Area on Guelph Lake Island. It is a celebration of music and art and sustainability and community. We bring together thousands of people to Guelph Lake Island, about 8,000 people in total, with musicians and artists from all over the world, workshops, activities for kids, just like a whole variety of activities that are available for all ages in a celebration on Guelph Lake Island. I really think what we're just trying to do is just try to do what we do so well, which is just make it such a way to bring like lots of different kinds of people together and lots of different kinds of music. We're a discovery festival. What we want you to do is to come to Hillside and to hear a band that you've never heard before. This year, we always love to bring like new artists and like have new activities and new things you can learn, but the sort of central focus of the festival of a place you can learn and enjoy being around other people and enjoy great music and art, that's just going to stay the same. What really makes the vibe, I think, is our beautiful location on beautiful Guelph Lake Island, surrounded by water. Tons of places you can go for a swim, relax under a tree for a while at the festival. What really makes the vibe is our environmental initiatives. We're one of the only net carbon zero festivals in Canada. We wash dishes for 8,000 people on site. We have a 4-stream trash sorting system. We compost on site. So we actually are a net carbon zero emissions festival. So that really creates that idea of sustainability, really permeates through the festival and really creates the vibe. And just the diversity of music and art and artistic expression that you'll find here really, I think, sets the tone and gets you in the mood for discovering new things.
That's our show for this edition of Your Region This Week. Thanks for watching. I'm Anandi Carol Woolery. See you next time.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com.
In baseball, there's nothing more important than making it home.
George Springer has tied the game.
Doesn't matter how you get there.
It's gone!
But I do it with style.
Boy, has he got some kind of power.
And a little swagger, too.
Because no matter where you happen to be,
what a play!
There's only one place.
Got it!
Jays fans call home.
Sportsnet. Sportsnet.
Sportsnet.
Sportsnet, home of the Blue Jays.
Summer days, summer nights, lots of things to do, places to go, and people to see. If you're having a few drinks, be sure to plan ahead and get home safely. We don't want to pick you up. Drinking drivers risk injuries to themselves and others.